Hi guys, hope you're well. In this video, I'd like to give my feedback for the film called Railwayman, which was made in 2013, starring Colin Firth and Nicole Kidman. So in terms of when I say feedback, I don't want to go too much into the plot or the storyline of the film, but I will just focus on the key takeaways in terms of the themes that I have identified in this film and potential lessons that I think this film has given to me. So, but to put this film into context, so it's called Railwayman, and it's about the British officer who, during the Second World War, was captured by the Japanese Imperial Army in Singapore, and he was subsequently sent to the Japanese prisoner of war camp, where he was forced to build a Thai-Burma railway line. And the purpose of that railway line was to supply the Japanese army with troops and weapons. So like I say, I'm not going to go into the details of the actual film in order not to give any like sort of facts that may result in a spoiler of this film. So my first theme or takeaway that I have identified in this movie is about love. In this film, you will see how genuine and unconditional love can be a very strong motivating factor for any person to do great things or to do things that sometimes we don't have courage to do them by ourselves. And also in this love theme, I think it's also very important to show that uh, true love is unconditional love. So sometimes we marry people that we perceive them as one type of personality, but during the course of the relationship or marriage, they suddenly change their personality. And I think we don't have to make any quick conclusions or force them to change themselves. I think this movie shows that I think it's far more important to try to understand the person that you originally loved and try to help them. And I think eventually this will be able to overcome this hurdle in the relationship or marriage. So I think this theme of love has been demonstrated very clearly in this film. So the second theme is about post-traumatic stress disorder, specifically regarding trauma of wartime experiences. Because sometimes we come across the subject, but I don't think, well, in my case, I didn't understand it that well before I had seen this film. So I think it's worth watching this film if you want to get some more understanding about PSDT. Linked to that, my third theme is about uh, torture, specifically about waterboarding. I also, like I think many of you, I came across like in the news about waterboarding that Bush administration used this as a tactic uh, to extract any evidence or information from the terrorist suspects when they were interrogating them. So if you want to get sort of, understanding of horrifying waterboarding tactics, then I think this movie has demonstrated it really well. And the fourth theme is about mental health. Specifically in this film, I think viewers will be able to understand that it's no good to suffer from depression or any other mental health issue in silence. So it's always best to share your struggles or concerns with your loved ones or just close people. Because I think after this has been done in this film, then I think it helped to solve the problem of the main character, specifically by sharing concerns that were inside him deep down for a very long and sustained period of time. So it's no good just to hold every difficult thoughts or feelings inside yourself. It's always best to just let them out. And the final theme in this film, I think, is about that I have identified is the relationship between love and hatred. And this movie has demonstrated to me anyway that there is a really thin line between love and hatred. So today you may love one person and tomorrow you can hate them. And in short, there isn't much gap between love and hatred. So these were my 5 takeaways from this film. I found the film very informative, very interesting, and enjoyable to watch. And I think if you will watch this film, you will get more insight into the things that I have outlined in this video. Hope you enjoy the film. And if you notice any more themes, or maybe you disagree with me, then you can always write in the comment section and I will be happy to join the discussion. Bye and have a good time. Thank you.